watch your phone. Yeah, Tone. If you wanna parlay, down low wanna parlay. I just hit a parlay, I'ma throw a party. If you wanna parlay, down low wanna parlay. I just hit a parlay, I'm about to throw a party. I just woke up, it's time to check out my parlay from last night. I hope it's a good day. If I'm on top the leaderboard on Wanna Parlay, that mean it's a good day. Oh yeah, I forgot that the Hawks played. I bet you Jordan Poole have an off day. Guaranteed Travis Hunter made a mouse play. If so, I done cashed on my parlay. 2 picks, 4 picks, 6 picks, 7 picks. Pick your poison. Wanna Parlay, then download the app right now. Come on, join it. If you lose one time, gotta keep on going. Flip them winnings, gotta stack them coins. Stay in the race like Jacket Joyner. You'll win if you stack them points up. NBA, CBB, MLS, NFL, MLB. Take your time, build your slip. NHL, MMA, UFC. Yeah, you can go big on big. Yeah, or you can go small on small. World Series, Super Bowl, March Madness, Championship, win them all. If you wanna parlay, down low wanna parlay. I just hit a parlay, I'ma throw a party. If you wanna parlay, down low wanna parlay. I just hit a parlay, I'm about to throw a party.
And we are live. Welcome back to the Wanna Parlay Podcast. I'm Lantz Bell. Below me is ToneTheGoat. And this show is brought to you by Wanna Parlay, home of the $2 parlay and the world's richest parlay, where every day people turn $2 into $2,000. It is time to recap some of the Wanna winners of this week. This will be the last show until this week's main event is over. So that's actually where I want to start. The main event, the real DW, holding it down at the top spot still. No one overtook him. Uncle Elroy, same spot as well. And there were not many winners in the main event. Not many winning parlays. This leaderboard looks exactly the same. The fifth place if you take out or if you include the multipliers. D Hustle has a 27.13 point parlay. Folks, there's a lot of ground to be made. There's a lot of room on this leaderboard for you guys to make some money. So make sure you get out there and keep playing, keep swinging. You know, I know last night's game honestly wasn't in my vision. Well, I didn't see that game 5 coming, but it happened. And it was belt to ass. So, you know, tough. Parlay Royale, Wednesday night, M. Figula. 13-point parlay. And comes home with $1,000. So, feels good to be good. M. Figula. Yeah, that's it. Long legs, Viviana. 15x, another $250. We'll just never see your face on this podcast, but good for you, Viviana. Good for you. The 10x, we saw Dowd picks back in the winner's circle, second and third place. 175 and 150. What is that? About $325 earned in the 10x. Easy money. 5x. We had Dazd bro put in, I believe, a 5x parlay. So a 6.12 multiplier parlay won him $400. So this guy really 3-pick went in there. He said Mystics money line. Brittany Skies for the Mystics over 28.5 PRA, and then Cubs money line. Maybe he heard Tone the Goat's locks yesterday and had to put him in. So that was definitely part of it. All right. Well, there's a quick little update. Let's keep moving forward. We got a great show for you guys today. I believe, if we have a guest coming on, or do we have two?
We're supposed to have two, but we got one that's on time. I love the ones that's on time, Lance. It's nothing like those.
Yeah, no, those are incredible. We love those people. So we got one on time, and do you know which one is which?
Yeah, Black Boy 91. He's on the check-in in the waiting room for us. We can run down the accountability hour first. I've been on the text with him, so he's patient waiting. But definitely want to hear from him. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Lance, I know you're probably looking it up. He won first place in one of the sections.
So he was first place at some point. I believe it was the 10X on the Sunday. Here he is. Black Boy 91.
Yep, 10X.
There he is.
5.24.
Yeah. Let's run through. We'll do a quick accountability hour before we hop into the interview. Let's do that. Before we do that, let's give a quick announcement. We are now giving a $2 entry ticket to anyone that shows face on this podcast. When you do so, you will have the opportunity to give us a 2-man parlay, and if that parlay wins, you will earn $10 more in entry tickets. So, folks, if you think you have picks like that, and you want to put your money where your mouth is, join us. Reach out in any way possible. If you're in the chat watching right now, go ahead and say something in the chat, or privately message us on literally anywhere you can find us. All are welcome. And let's keep moving forward. All right. Now we are at accountability hour, and I'm going first. I went 4-3 yesterday. And missed 2 of my misses were by half of whatever statistic it was. So that's unfortunate. It was almost a great day, but it wasn't. So starting off with the Fever versus Mystics game, no Caitlin Clark meant I'm taking the under, and under 163.5 hit. The final score was combined for 160, so pretty close, little sweaty, but we were all right. We came away with the W. Nas Reed, atta fucking kid. I know you lost, and I know you're going to Cancun, but man, you scored more than 9.5 points. I don't know how many you scored exactly, but I know it was over that one. Thank you for not making me look stupid for the 3rd time in a row. Thank you. Chet Holmgren, over 7.5 rebounds. He had 7. Tough. He's a 7-footer. You'd think he'd, be in that 8, more like 9, 10 spot for rebounds, but wasn't the case. 7. So we lose that one. OKC minus 8.5. Obviously that was easy. We all saw that game. Barbecue chicken. Felt good. Felt nice. Shea under 33.5 points. Well, he had 34. And they were up 30 from halftime on, so I don't know why he was in the game as long as he was. I was angry about it. I mean, I get it, but I was angry. I was upset. And that 34th point, that was brutal. That was brutal stuff. So, tough one there. So, yeah, there's the Chet. Missed by half a rebound. Shea missed by half a point. And over 7.5 rebounds. Holy shit. He had 5 going into halftime, and I loved where I was. I loved where I was on this number. And he continued on to get 1 more rebound the rest of the game. Man. Tough stuff. You hate to see it, but brutal. The Timberwolves are going home. That's all I got. And we got more things to announce about wagers that we had on the side. but we'll get to that when we get to that. Alex Caruso over 2.5 steals plus blocks. This was a W. This hit early. This was an easy one. But yeah. So there it is. 4-3. We don't love it. We don't hate it. It's just a bland day. Tone. I believe it's your time.
Yeah. It's not time to hold myself accountable. I'll start with that in. You can't be perfect all the time. It was a shitty day when amongst the picks. I'm going down right now, and I see a lot of red. A whole lot of red. Might I add. But yeah, starting at the top of my list, I had Wolves W, Wolves plus 8.5. Neither one of those hit. Neither one of those cleared, of course. I had Wolves and OKC under 220 total points that cleared. And then I just went on a straight mad losing streak. Nas Reed under 9.5 didn't clear. Anthony Edwards over 24.5 didn't clear. Chet Holmgren over 9.5 assists and rebounds didn't clear. He had 7 rebounds and 0 assists. Dodgers W didn't clear. Giants W didn't clear. Twins W didn't clear. Mets W didn't clear. All 4 of them got spanked. Astros W, that did clear. And then I had Acuna for over 1 hit, and the damn game was postponed. So, if we start there, things were shitty. But what I will shed some light on, people, is I stress every show, take these locks that I am giving you. I tell you, if you are 1 pick away, 2 picks away, take my locks. That's why I call them the locks. Because if you just need a sure shot, if you just need that sure shit, that sure shit, follow the locks. I told you Cubs W, lock of the day. They won. And then I went against the grain. My dear friend Lantz, his old Halo babies. Yeah, the Yankees, they walked away with a 1-0 win. I gave away 3 locks yesterday. One of the games the game goes on today. So I went clean sweep for the locks I gave you yesterday. People, follow my locks when I give you these locks. And if you're wondering what the other lock was, it's over points and rebounds for today's game. Chicago Sky, Angel Reese, over 19.5 points and rebounds. So, yeah, that's that. And then I had Indiana W and Liberty W. Not sure how that ended, Lance. WNBA.
Indiana lost. What was it was Indiana W and what?
Liberty.
Oh, I think the Liberty played today.
Yep. And shouts out to Trunks 15. Caruso over 14.5 ERA. That's right.
I believe he went 0 for 2. Our boy Trunks. Our boy Trunks. Yeah,
he did. Caruso was 14. It was 14.5, but he only had 14. Massive hit.
The Thunder beat Minnesota so bad the NBA issued an Amber Alert for Minnesota's dignity. KG Little Joes, welcome. That was brutal. That was brutal stuff to watch. That was, just the roll over and die method. It's unfortunate. I hate to be this guy, but Thunder in 5, I had the script. Who had the real fax machine? Who's got the real script in the back pocket? It's a great question. And Papa might have the other one. He called Indiana. He said Indiana in 7, but still, Indiana, to call that out and to do what they're doing, it's insane. It's good stuff. Well, for one side of the coin. But man, let's bring on the interview. Black Boy 91. And let's talk to him. All right. Here he is. Is this Black Boy 91? I can't see your name, so here he is.
Yo,
what's going on?
what's up, man?
Nothing much. So can I get what's your name and where are you from?
My name is Quentin. I'm from Georgia.
Quentin from Georgia. All right, because if I was gonna keep calling you your username, I'm sorry, but I was just gonna get a little uncomfortable there. But I'm just messing with you, Quentin. Sorry, I think I'm funny. But so Georgia, tell us a little bit about your teams.
I mean, for football, I'm a Steelers fan, but we got the Falcons. You know, we got the Dream, the United. Got the Hawks.
Are you a Hawks fan in the NBA? I meant your specific teams. I don't know if you're a Georgia homer or.
Oh, for sure. I got you.
No worries.
I'm a LeBron fan for sure. So I'm a Lakers fan right now, but at heart I'm a Hawks fan. And NFL I'm Steelers, and MLB I'm a Braves fan.
Okay, very nice. I like so you're in the right spot with the LeBron fandom. As the two other guys you see on your screen are also huge LeBron James fans. So we can connect there. And then Steelers, talk to me. What are you guys gonna do at quarterback? Are you gonna go get Aaron Rodgers?
That's what it's looking like we're trying to do, man. But I mean, I don't know how long that's gonna last. He's gonna try to go out with a bang.
Yeah.
I'm for it.
Oh, you are for it. You support it.
I like A-Rod, man.
Hey,
let him go out of there with a ring if he want to.
I agree. And I feel like the Steelers are going to be in a world of trouble if they, don't find a quarterback because they only have Mason Rudolph and Will Howard.
Am I freezing up?
Yeah, you're freezing up. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, I was just saying, if you don't get Aaron Rodgers, you only have Will Howard and Mason Rudolph, which is a brutal QB room.
Yeah, it's ugly, man. It's ugly. That's the part. That's why I won't be mad at A-Rod. I can't be.
Yeah, hey, I like it. So I have one more question about the Steelers. If they don't get Aaron Rodgers, do you think they still go at least above 500, or is Tomlin's streak over?
I think we go above 500.
Okay.
I think if we don't get Rodgers, I think we'll get Cousins for sure.
Okay, there you go. Tone has strong opinions and feelings about Kirk Cousins. He's not the best. Here he is.
Yeah, he hit the Falcons dirty.
Yeah, the Falcons situation was definitely unfortunate, probably for both sides. And Cousins getting a big payday. Maybe it's not that unfortunate for him, but it is what it is. And if you can get him off your team, then you guys will be all good. So I got a question for you, Quentin. How'd you find Wanna?
A friend of mine suggested you guys to me, but I actually saw you guys on TikTok as well.
Oh, so both. You had two different routes right there.
Right.
So did you see the TikTok first? You were skeptical, and then your friend told you about it, and you're like, "All right, I'll give you a shot."
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I saw the TikTok first, and I'm usually like a Prize Picks, one of those other apps type of guys. But I was like, all right, I'll try it out since somebody told me about it. And the setup, and then I actually watched the whole TikTok, and they explain how you guys are different than most other, apps. I was like, that's kind of what everybody be asking for us.
Well,
I like it.
There it is. You took the words right out of my mouth. I love it. What would you say your favorite feature about Wanna Parlay is compared to other apps?
I like how you can mix and match props with the spreads and the money lines and all of that. You can also go with the first half. You can mix and match plenty of different ways.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's one of our biggest selling points that we compare, to the other daily fantasy sports apps out there. Spreads, money lines, over unders, as well as player props and the parlay rewards as well. Have you told anyone else about Wanna?
Yeah, I refer one of my friends to it. He signed up.
Very nice. Very nice.
In love with it.
That's awesome. I like it. I like it. Well, Quentin, for showing face on this podcast, we're gonna give you a $2 entry ticket to your account instantly. Like it might already be there. Boom. So, but we're also gonna give you the opportunity to give us a 2-man parlay, and if that parlay wins, we'll give you $10 more in entry tickets. So I gotta ask you, Quentin, you got any locks tonight?
For tonight, I like the Liberty. I like the New York Liberty to win. Give me the Knicks.
Okay, so the Knicks. I will say we can do the Knicks money line, but we can't do the Liberty money line because they are 18.5-point favorites. So it's got to be a little bit of a somewhat of a like a player prop, kind of a even value bet.
I got you.
Because like that, because we had someone on before early and they did that, and then our people up top were like, all right, well, if they just give the two heaviest favorites on the board, everyone's gonna. So my bad, Quinn. I like what you're thinking though. It's a smart bet.
Hey, you said 2, man. I get. No, I got you though. So if I had to go somebody else, I would go. Let's do Jalen Brunson. Could I do Jalen Brunson points?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do Jalen Brunson points and Cat points.
Okay, so both those overs, Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson?
Right.
All right, let me pull up the lines just so we can hear it. Make sure we're all on the same page. Jalen Brunson, over 30.5 points. Karl Anthony Towns, over 22.5 points.
Yes.
All right, Quentin. There it is. We wish you the best of luck. I hope you win.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
All right. Well, we appreciate you coming on. Tone, do you have any questions for Quentin or?
Not too much, man. I'm glad you're a Georgia native. I seen the area code when we was reaching out to you. One question. It's a petty one. Are the Steelers ever gonna get 2 logos on the sides of their helmets? Don't they only have like 1 logo on one side? Is it not the other side, or is it?
I think that's all we need, though. Especially last season when we came to Atlanta. Don't you remember that?
Okay. You rest your case.
Oh, Quinn, that's so good. All right. Well, hey, we appreciate you coming on the show. It seems like you're going to be back in the winner's circle soon, so we'll have to invite you back on. But like I said, we appreciate you coming on. We'll talk next time.
For sure, man. Thank you guys for having me.
All right. Have a good one.
You as well.
There he is, Quentin. It's good stuff. Great stuff, some would argue. All right, I gotta bring on Papa just for a little because I gotta let him talk his shit. I know there's no Lonnie Lyle. If Lonnie Lyle's anywhere, there he is, Pops, the man, the myth, the legend. Oh, did he turn off his camera? There's no way. Oh no, he's back. Thunder and fire.
I got it on the dot right. I really do. I don't love it, but. Tony, I think you got this misconception here that you're getting a Caruso jersey. He is way too cool. You're getting an Isaiah Hartenstein jersey.
Oh.
Hartenstein, where do I find that?
Oh my God.
Hey, there's an Isaiah Joe jersey on the market. I'm sure there's a Hartenstein jersey on the market.
God. Papa, with the body, not even, it's like a windmill. He said Caruso's too cool. You get Hartenstein jersey. Oh my God.
I'm not gonna lie, I was looking forward to the Caruso joint. I was gonna rock that. real clean.
Exactly. You can't be looking forward to punishment. You know what I mean? We got.
Oh my god, that is so funny. Papa comes in and just early on with the absolute body. I mean, I think we have Lonnie Lyle joining us here for a second, so he'll be able to, share his pain, I guess, with Tone. Billy Joe in the chat says, "What's up, Tone?" Give Billy Joe a what's up, Tone.
What it do, Billy Joe?
I mean, that was embarrassing last night.
Yeah, that was a tough way to go out.
I didn't even watch the second half. I was like, this game's over. I mean,
I barely popped back in, kind of checking it.
You see that clip of Randall telling his family to go home with like 6 minutes left in the fourth?
No way. That's diabolical. I
Waved
know.
him off. He's like, go home.
Oh
man.
Oh, you hate to see it.
It was Lance, I felt like one of the biggest dummies ever in the first quarter because my dad was.
You're cutting in and out super aggressively.
Okay, I thought that was,
yeah, no, I can't. I can't hear him either. We need to. Gonna be a party in OKC in 5. Billy Joe in the chat. Okay, that's
probably.
That
I hope
that is.
Not. I hope it's a good series, but like I can't see OKC losing in the finals. Like there's just no way.
Oh, there he is. Tone's back. Yo, we can see you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was saying, Lance, my bad on the technical difficulties, guys. But I was saying, man, I felt like the biggest dummy in the first quarter yesterday because my dad had called me before the game. He was like, hey, I got some money. Who I need to put the money on? And I was like, don't worry, Dad, put it all on Minnesota. Trust me, the odds are so great. And he called me like 4 minutes before the game. He was like, man, my bank account telling me don't do it. I ain't doing it. And the first quarter came and they was getting dusted. And I was like, woo, I'm glad I saved my pops from that loss.
Holy shit. You almost, oh my God. The
you
guy.
Almost had your pops to take out a second mortgage right there.
I was going to say, you almost just did your pops so dirty. So dirty. Oh, and he would have, I mean, he probably would have been, 4 minutes into the game calling you like, what the hell did you?
It was bad.
It would have been a quick callback. It would.
Yeah. Hey, I'm glad though he understood his bank account couldn't take it, and I'm glad he had some some sign of just stay away. Flag on the play. Lonnie Lyle says send the link. Will you send it to him, Tone?
I got you.
Minnesota wasn't beating OKC at home.
Minnesota wasn't beating OKC at all.
Yeah,
they won one game.
Yeah, they got one game. They got hot. Let them walk away. But yeah, once it was 3-1, that was that. They kind of rolled over, and you imagined it would happen. Maybe not to this extent. Especially because I saw a clip, Anthony Edwards put on a story about 3 years ago when the Suns were getting bodied by Luka and the Mavericks in that Game 7. Yeah, Game 7. Yeah.
Game 5.
He said, how you going to have 30 at half or whatever, 30 in the third quarter? And then he literally had 32 at half?
32.
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend. Isaiah Joe, a.k.a. Lonnie Lyle, a.k.a. E. Hurtado. How we doing?
The Isaiah, bro, it's coming into effect over here.
My name is Lonnie Lyle. That is it. The Isaiah Joe shit. So the thing about that is, I'm gonna actually have to buy some iron-ons and make that jersey because it's not in stores. I've looked it up. It's not in stores.
Didn't I send a post or in the Discord where it was like $75?
Yeah, I saw that. That was a fake. I don't know where you got it.
Well,
that was kind of yeah.
Isaiah Joe jersey.
Is it really not available?
No, it is. It is. I'm just trying not to get a fucking jersey.
You piece of shit. That is so funny. Billy Joe says, there's the ref. Well, the ref is cheating out here. Flag on the fucking play. Chat, flag on the play.
Hey, look, man, look. But like that was a horrible display of basketball. Like I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know what happened. That's my final thoughts. I don't know what the fuck happened. Like it's like y'all didn't have no type of fight for y'all life. Like what the fuck?
It was over in the first quarter. Just rolled over. It was don't get me wrong. I mean, going into OKC, that hostile environment, game 5, and they smell the there he is. They smell the finals. I mean, holy shit. They came out firing, and the Wolves knew it was over. They knew it was over. After game 4, it was a rollover and die method. It's unfortunate. But, Thunder going to the NBA championship. They await the winner of Pacers Knicks. That is also 3-1. Do you think Pacers tonight, Pops? Is it game 5?
Probably.
Tyrese,
fucking
what the
Haliburton?
It's
It's either 5 or 6. It's not 7.
Not 7. He says
Not 7. I fucking hope it go to 7 though, but it's looking 5 or 6. It's definitely going.
Haliburton's too good at this point. They've shown they're the better fourth quarter team, which is the most important part too. Like the games are close and they just come out in the fourth quarter. Like the one game where Cat went off, that they need something. Brunson's not doing that right now, so
Cat got to do Cat all 4 quarters.
Steps up because he almost has to be the best player for them to take it to 7. It's not Brunson right now.
Mikal Bridges got to step it up too.
Yeah,
stepping up, and it just hasn't been mattering.
Yeah.
You'd love to see both wings step up, but it comes down to Brunson. Brunson's got to be. It feels more efficient with each possession, and Cat is a game time decision tonight. Yeah, he has that knee contusion, right?
I did not know that.
He banged knees with someone last game, but he's got to play. He'd get generationally clowned if he didn't play. Like his kids, his grandkids. I mean, they get bullied for life too if they fucking didn't suit up for the Knicks. New York would not be happy. But yeah. So we saw the game last night. Last night was just blowout, body bag. You don't really need to talk about it. Ant, where are you? Can't find you. We'll see you next year. But let's talk a little bit tonight. But yep, we said Cat is questionable with the knee. And Haliburton, he has no sign of slowing down. He has Bridges and Anunoby switching all over. They're trying to throw bodies at him, and he's just playing with his hair on fire. It's great to watch. And it kind of feels I have a feeling it's Pacers tonight, right?
Think so?
Because it's going to be in New York. I mean, their backs against the wall, and it's like, New York not losing. Haliburton's going to be feeding off just the quietness in the arena. He got that Trae Young. He got that Trae Young in him. You got that. It just,
Don't try to win us over with that Trae Young bullshit. Don't you try to win us over with that shit. Don't play the Trae Young card, Lonnie.
Oh man, the old Trae Young, no ice cold card, huh?
Ice cold.
I hate to do this, but I got to be logging off. I got some stuff to do, but it was a pleasure. I'll be seeing you hopefully next podcast with the Isaiah Hartenstein and Isaiah Joe jersey. And
the Isaiahs. These are the Isaiahs, man. Later, Pops.
Came on.
So Shane had to leave on that note. Shane had to leave on that fucking note. Are you fucking kidding me?
Just back-to-back posters, just body bags, just fucking windmill. Oh man, that is. Why is Triple H sitting next to the Pacers bench recently? If the Pacers win the chip, do we see Haliburton's dad get in a WWE ring soon? They should have Haliburton's dad and Giannis be the main event for a WWE event. That'd be good stuff.
Who said that comment,
That was KG Joe's.
You know who said
KG?
You know who said
I do. shout out to KG for resending my package first and foremost. That's my brother from another. But KG, if you don't know, Tyrese and Jalen Brunson, they've been very heavily involved in wrestling this year. It's been a lot of people that say that Triple H and whoever the rest of the script writers are might have wrote the NBA script this year because they was right on with a few different things. So yeah, Tyrese, that's why Triple H is there, because of the Tyrese connection. He's actually there supporting Tyrese personally. He's before the game and after the game, he's been streaming with him and giving them drops and everything. So I've been tuning in. So yeah, shout out to Triple H. I guess it's a TH connection right there. You know, Tyrese, Haliburton, Triple H. Yeah.
All right. Hey, that's kind of nice. I'll give it to you. But all right, Lonnie, you think Knicks?
I say the Knicks take it, man. Like, I just see them getting a lot of willpower and getting the job done. But the Pacers will overpower them with Game 6. Take it home. Well, Game 6 gonna be in Indiana, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they'll take it home at home.
So you think the Knicks?
Like they'll like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm not saying they'll let the Knicks win, but y'all can go in and have that one at home. You know what I mean? We'll take ours at home and go on to the ship. You feel me?
Yeah, no, I don't think that's far off. I think there's pretty good chance for that, because you see that kind of, I don't want to say often, but like, you know, the game 3s of the world when they kind of just, you know, let the team that's down 2-0 kind of have it, because it, you know, they get hot and run away with it.
Right.
It happens also later in the series, like game 5. Yeah, I mean, I guess it really matters. I mean, if the Pacers smell blood in the water and they come out like OKC did last game and just start, you know, belt passing from the jump, I wouldn't be too surprised. But I feel like I don't see a close game happening tonight. Either way. Like if the Knicks win, it's kind of gonna be a blowout, and the Pacers like, all right, we'll see you in Game 6 at home. Like that's when we're really going. And then if the Pacers, you know, if they come out flying around like they have been, and it's just over early, then man, yeah, it's looking like blowout both sides. So, right now I'm inching towards Pacers, but I don't know.
Hello. Tone, who you think gonna win, Tone?
So the sensible side of me wants to be Pacers, then did what they need to do, and even if a win Knicks and it comes from
You cutting in and out for me.
it's cutting out.
Oh, now you're back.
Good.
The sensible side is saying that the Knicks are gonna fold. Now, the competitive side of me, the fan side of me, and the partial New York side of me, I want to say it's still going 7. And I want to say that the Knicks are going to turn it around. They're going to be one of the few teams to go in that batch of coming back from 3-1 deficit.
I like it.
I can see the Knicks being in that pool. I can see the New York fans getting in Brunson ear. I'm pretty sure wherever they had to go public since their last loss, they've heard it all. And if you got any dog in you, then right now is when you want to show your home team, like, we got you. You know, we ain't come this far for no bullshit. We ain't about to give up the fight. So I'm expecting New York to come out and whoop the dog shit out of the Pacers tonight.
Damn.
Tonight. Just dog shit. I'm talking about 20 plus win tonight, guys. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. 20 plus win from the Knicks and the Spikes. Just remember I told you.
20 plus win with a cat bum knee. Fuck.
Damn. And he says he's gonna beat the dog shit out of him. I mean, there's some emphasis on that. That was personal. So it looks like the Pacers got themselves something going tonight. Damn. Billy Joe in the chat says, Tone, where can I get that shirt?
We got him, man. One of merch is on the deck. It's on the board. I don't know how you get it. That's a good question. I got it. I tell you, if I have another parlay event, Billy Joe, just come on out, man. And you got one on me personally.
You hear that, Billy Joe? You got one on him. That's a personal promise from Tone the Goat. Yeah, I'm like on the app. I don't think we have any merch. Someday, Billy Joe, we will have merch available on the app, and you can get right, and it'll be good stuff. Billy Joe says he appreciates it, Tone. So shout out Billy Joe. All right. Do we have a heat check for today, or are we just gonna hop right in to tonight's picks?
Let's go to the picks because the heat check that I got, I don't even want to do it no more.
The heat check that that's so funny.
Honey, what was your accountability yesterday? My bad, Lance, not to cut you off. What was your accountability yesterday, Lance? Lonnie?
Yeah, I didn't even have one.
Didn't you give picks though?
No, I wasn't even on the show yesterday. I was asleep.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Damn, you're right.
Wake up, Lonnie. Wake up.
And look, this fucking new time, you fucking with me, man. This fucking new time, you fucking with me.
Hey, don't worry, me as well. It hurts. I'd be getting up in the morning. It's a little bright and early for me. I mean, I'm eyes hurting. I'm looking around. Oh,
A little hungover. No. I see it.
All right. Well, if we're going into tonight's picks, am I starting? Should I start us off?
You guys, do you have yours ready, Lonnie?
Yeah. I forgot to write mine down, but I got the Braves to win tonight. I got the Knicks to win, and I had took Cat for points. For who else? And I took Haliburton for points. Yeah, that's my fourth pick. Yeah, Braves, Knicks, Haliburton, Cat. Yeah.
Braves, Knicks, Haliburton, Cat.
Yeah. So you froze up.
KG Little Joe says, Birdie told me that merch store is in the works and that this new time frame messes with his hangovers. Diabolical. KG Little Joe, letting him know. All right, so where were we? I'm sorry, I was pulling up my picks. You just gave Haliburton, Cat?
Haliburton, Cat, Braves, Knicks.
Haliburton, Cat, Braves, Knicks. All right. Little four man action. I don't hate it. Tone, should I go ahead and go? Yeah. All right.
You can fire away.
Starting off in the WNBA, I have the Dallas Wings beating the Chicago Sky. Give me Bukers. She's been hooping. Chicago, I don't think has a win yet, or maybe they have one. No win yet. Well, they're not gonna win tonight. I don't have them winning. Pacers, Knicks. I have Pacers plus 4.5. I know I said it was gonna be a blowout either way, but now I'm starting to get the feeling no Cat and fight in New York. Lonnie made a good point. Might be a close one. Might be closer than I think it was going to be. So if I get a close one and cover in the 4.5 points, that'd be huge. But we'll see. Pascal Siakam under 20.5 points. I'm fading his shit. I feel like in this spot he's been playing really well all series, but in this spot, he's for some reason going to struggle tonight. Just game 5 on the road. You know, I don't believe in Siakam tonight. But Andrew Nembhard over 11.5 points. He's been doing all right. But I think tonight he really gets it going. Neesmith has been hooping, all these playoffs. Nembhard tonight gets it going. Over 11.5. TJ McConnell off the bench over 7.5 points. TJ's nice. Don't sleep on young TJ. TJ's got motion. He's nice. I seen him in person drop a 30 bomb when he earlier this season, and I'm like, you know what? Give me TJ. Give me the guy.
Nice.
Josh Hart over 9.5 rebounds. If Cat's knee is acting up like the way people have been saying it is, then I feel like Hart's going to get a lot of minutes and he's going to get a lot of rebounds. So I like him to get double-digit rebounds tonight. And then last but not least, steals and blocks. Mikal Bridges over 1.5. He's going to play 45 minutes at least, regardless. Thibodeau will run him in the ground before, like, if he's going to lose, he's going to go out swinging. So I think he'll accumulate over 1.5 steals plus blocks. So there it is. I'm going quickly one more time to rattle it off. Dallas Wings money line, Pacers plus 4.5, Siakam under 20.5 points, Nembhard over 11.5 points, McConnell over 7.5 points, Josh Hart over 9.5 rebounds, and Mikal Bridges over 1.5 steals and blocks. Book it, count it. 74.09 point parlay.
Hey,
Wanna 7 pick. There it is.
Hey, Lamb, when you said Pascal, I forgot I did have a Pascal prop also. I took Pascal for rebounds 5.5.
Over?
Yeah.
I got burned by that last game, and he got 5. So I like it. I think it should hit.
I know. Yeah, I think he will hit, especially with Cat being so. Like Pascal don't probably get some rebound, but Josh Hart, that's a real good one too, though. Josh gonna get his rebound. Watch this shit. Josh gonna hit that shit.
There we go. Hey, there we go.
Yep.
All right, Tone.
Yep. I absolutely 1,000,000,000% agree with the Josh Hart line, Lonnie Lance. Both of them. I got that on my list as well. But we're going to start at the top, people, man. Look, I'm consistent. I have been so consistent. It's ridiculous. This whole week I have given you guys nothing but flawless locks. Hopefully you've been making some money with my picks. Just like a lot of other people don't want to be doing. You know what I'm saying? There is a world out here that pay for these picks that I'm giving you guys free. So shout out to the Wanna Parlay Podcast, because this is what we do. Appreciate you for tuning in. Make sure you hit the subscribe button too. Don't forget. All right, starting at the top of the list, Braves W. Braves. Total point 7.5. That's Braves W under 7.5 and Braves minus 1.5. So that's the spread. That's the W. And that's the total points, people. 3 Braves props and 1. They don't hit all of those. I'm telling you.
Hold on.
They gonna hit all
Yeah, we get
Liberty W.
Wait, we got gnarly the technical difficulties keeps chopping up. We can't really.
Uh-oh.
So I'm like, I don't know.
We good now?
Oh yeah, we're good now. Here we go. I can hear you now.
I'm gonna talk a little slower then. Make sure y'all can get everything. But y'all got the 3 Braves props, right?
We have Braves money
Braves
line.
under.
Yeah. Okay, so it was Braves under 7.5.
Yep, and then Braves minus 1.5. Also, Liberty W. Liberty minus 17.5, people. Chicago Sky W. And Angel Reese over 13.5 points, people. Lock it in. Pacers plus 4.5. I'll take that. I'm taking the 4.5 with the Pacers, but I'm also taking the Knicks W. That's how close it's gonna be in the bet world. I'm still betting on Knicks blowout, but if you want to have some security, take both of those. Pacers plus 4.5 and Knicks W. Put them on 2 different slips. That's how you do that right there, people. That is called savvy betting. All right, moving on. Brunson over 30.5 points. Take it. Brunson might drop a 40 ball tonight. I ain't gonna lie to you. If there's anybody that's gonna put it all on the line tonight, it's gonna be Brunson and Josh Hart. I repeat, y'all, if it's gonna be anybody that's gonna put it all on the line tonight, I'm talking about blood, sweat, tears, diving across the floor, kissing the babies, hugging the fans. It's gonna be Josh Hart and Brunson. So I'm going over with the Brunson 30.5 points, and I'm going over on the Brunson PRA 41.5 over. I'm taking the under on Cat PRA, under on Cat PRA 35.5, under on Cat PRA. We're gonna go over on Cat 1.5 threes. He ain't gonna be out there mobility. He ain't gonna be out there being super mobile. He's not people, but he gonna jack them threes up. He gonna jack them hoes up. You better believe he gonna jack them bitches up. He gonna hit 2 of them. 1.5 over on 3's Cat. Take it. Miles Turner under 2.5 steals and blocks. Again, Cat's not gonna be too mobile out there. Miles ain't about to be doing too much. He ain't about to. Under on the steals and blocks, y'all. 2.5 under. Obi Toppin over on the 10.5 points and rebounds. Take it. Oh, we're gonna come out and have a game tonight. He
Okay.
might get way more extra minutes because they're gonna probably get blew the fuck out. So we're gonna get less minutes. Now, listen to me, this ain't no haterade in my blood. This is not haterade in my blood. But we are going to have free admission to the fade party tonight for Haliburton. I don't know if y'all remember, but the first time I threw the Haliburton fade party, it was packed to capacity. It was on point. So listen closely, y'all. Haliburton under 3.5 threes. Haliburton under 14.5 points and assists. Rebounds and assists. Haliburton under 0.5 blocks. And Haliburton under 35.5 PRA. You got to take all 4 Hollies under. Matter of fact, you should go make a 4-pick on Wanna Parlay and put all the Holly unders in 1 pick. Try it out. Just try it out. Trust me. It is a fade party for Haliburton tonight.
4?
Now, yes. Now, last but not least, I have 4 locks for you guys today. Again, I had 2 that played yesterday, and both of them hit flawlessly. I had 2 the day before that too, and they hit. So check it out. We're gonna go Josh Hart over 9.5 rebounds. That is one of my locks of the days. Y'all heard my colleagues. They were on that same boat, and they were not wrong. They were not wrong, people. 9.5 rebounds. Josh Hart is probably gonna have 13 tonight. He is gonna be on those boards. Plus, this is what he does. This is what he do.
Yeah.
Piece on the board any day. Josh Hart clean the glass. Now don't get it twisted. That's the first lock of the day. 9.5 rebounds. Josh Hart. Second lock of the day, people. Paige Buchers over 15.5 points. She's going against Angel Reese. Angel Reese brings the media out, people. Paige Buchers is that new one. You think she don't want to make a statement tonight? Listen to me. Lock of the day. 15.5 points. Paige Buchers. She's dropping a dub. Remember, I told you. That's the second lock of the day. Third lock of the day. Plus 1.5 for the Houston Astros. They are at home. Plus 1.5. Take it. They are going to win, first off. They're going to win, first off. And if they lose, it won't be by more than 1. Take the plus 1.5 on the Houston Astros tonight. And my last lock of the day is the same lock of the day from yesterday. It didn't occur, so I'm putting it back on the list tonight because I am still that confident in the damn pick. Again, I said Paige Buchers. She's coming to town, but hey, Angel Reese ain't no pushover now. Yeah, she got the shoe deal, not Paige Buchers. She the one that's on the front of the fashion magazines and at the Met Gala, not Paige Bucher. So Angel gonna make a statement like you do. Points and rebounds, not over for lots of the days. T.I. want to parlay.
I'm gonna say like CP3. I can't. The connection on the end there was tough, but I believe the last one chat was Angel Reese over 19.5 points plus rebounds, and right on time. KG Little Joe's Angel Reese overrated. Wow. KG from Chicago. He knows Chicago sports. I don't really have an opinion. I don't think Angel Reese is that overrated. I think everyone kind of knows what it is. You know, just a little bit of Andre Drummond, a little bit of.
I'll give you a take on it, Lance. I think Angel Reese is. Can you hear me, Lance?
Yeah.
I think Angel Reese is rated where she needs to be. I don't think Angel Reese is top 3 or top 5 players in the league. But Angel Reese is a great player. You know, I think if people stop making it so big of a deal for her not to have these super glorious point performance games, if that slows down, then the expectations would be right. I think Angel Reese is a 10-10 game, you know, every game. That needs to be the mark. And anything more from that is just great.
I like that. 10-10 sounds right on where the fuck she's at. 10-10 for her.
Yeah, no, I can understand that. The problem is, though, you know, her 10 rebounds are 6 of her own misses. So it's like, you know.
Getting the whole message.
Like, I don't even mean to be a dickhead, but let's be honest. You see the clips. You can't hide it. They, as much as they try to hide it, they can't hide it.
A rebound is a fucking rebound. Count it.
Like, I don't mean.
I'm taking my whistle. I'm taking my whistle on this.
I don't mean to throw myself the alley and fucking dunk on it, but I mean, man.
Fucking T-Mac did it. Fucking T-Mac did it all the time. Who the fuck cares? The fuck? T-Mac is a great player.
Quick unpopular opinion. Let's look up what Lisa Leslie career stats was, because I want to see what these old NBA players, what they were doing and what was so damn special about them. Because I'm looking at Lisa Leslie. She didn't average 10 rebounds a game. She only did it in 2 seasons. So I mean, I think those 10 rebounds we should put some respect on that shit, right?
Don't get me wrong. I mean, you know, you watch the game. It's not the rebounds. It's horrible to watch. The offensive rebounds, like, you'll look at the stats and she has like 14, 15 rebounds and it's like 10 offensive rebounds. So you're sitting there and you're like, all right, so that means, you know, she had the weird throwing it off the backboard and you watch the ugliest possession of basketball. It looks like schoolyard bullshit. Then, you know, that means only 5 defensive rebounds. So I'm like, where's it all? You know, where she should have 20 rebounds a game if she was really the rebounder we're calling her, because you have so many offensive rebounds and then you should be a normal 10 rebounds a game. Doesn't that kind of make sense? To me, it makes sense.
I feel what you're saying.
Dude.
I feel what you're saying, but I think we be holding. I think the scale needs to clearly. We all need to agree that the scale needs to be different for WNBA players, because I think that's still of a like holding on a scale of how we hold NBA players. Like they're damn females. Their jump shots, their forms, the rotation on the ball. No disrespect, ladies, but all of that shit be some damn bullshit. So I've learned to watch it from an aspect of, you know, my expectations aren't all the way there yet. I think the WNBA is still in the Kareem years that the NBA was in. You know, shoot that motherfucker up, and if it come off the board, go get it again, and then if it come off again, go get it again, and you know, because they ain't dunking like that in WNBA yet, but it's gonna come one day. It's gonna be a lot of them motherfuckers, but the maturation ain't there yet.
I understand where you're coming from. KJ Lil Joe's in the chat says Angel Reese last game, first quarter, 0 for 5 on field goals and 7 rebounds because her first 4 shots were her own rebounds on her first possession. You know, I'm not saying that. I'm not trying to like, hey, Angel Reese, I wish you the best of success and I root for you. I'm not like a hater. But I'm just calling it how I see it. It's the ugliest shit I've ever seen in my life. It's just like, she's more physical than them, which is, you know, a positive, give that. But it's like throwing it off the fucking glass and catching it. It's, you know, it is what it is. You know, maybe I shouldn't be so critical, but I feel like I'm telling the truth more than I'm just being critical. But, well, you froze there, Tone, but I have to imagine you're laughing right now. It's like C-3PO from Star Wars.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, no, we can hear you.
I was just gonna say, maybe I am biased, Lance. I think Angel, I'm just trying to smash. I'm sorry, I'll be honest. Angel, shit, I'm trying to take you on the baby. It is what it is.
Wait. The fuck?
Euro.
Right. Crazy Euro step. That was the crazy Euro. The fuck?
Bro folded like a lawn chair instantly. Just, you know, Angel, I'm trying to hit you.
Damn.
That's the funniest shit I've ever seen, man. Maybe I think that's what we gotta call it. I think
they flying out people now. Hey, Tone, you can get flued out, Tone. You can get your ass flued out now. Yeah, you play your cards right. You can get flued out.
We need the flag. We need the flag, folks. That's the funniest shit I've seen. Folks, this was the Wanna Parlay podcast, home of everything Wanna Parlay, the proud father of the $2 parlay, and the world's richest parlay, where every day people are turning $2 into $2,000. Today was a great show. Thanks to Quentin from Georgia joining us earlier on the show. Papa coming on to reap the rewards of being a winner, and Lonnie Lyle for coming to claim his Isaiah Joe jersey. We really appreciate him doing that.
That's all I'm here for. That's all the fuck I'm here for, Lance.
Hey, he gave
Isaiah fucking Joe. Fuck.
He gave his 4 picks, and I liked them. Especially that he went on Haliburton. Was it Haliburton Cat? No, Haliburton Brunson.
Haliburton Cat, Braves, Knicks. Oh, and Pascal for rebounds.
Yep, Pascal rebounds. There we go. Her suite at the Bears game is next to Jim Bob. Wow, so Tone. Incoming news: the suite that Jim Bob, the real Mr. Wanna, if you want to call him, has a suite right next to Angel Reese. So maybe next football season we'll have to figure out how to get you at least an opportunity to go one-on-one, little ISO action, little ISO Joe. I don't know if you got that in your bag, but got to give Tone a chance.
Come on, I know how to hit a parlay.
Hey, he knows how to hit a parlay, but does he have the ISO game? Does he have the one-on-one? Oh man. But yeah, so thanks to everyone for coming on. Thanks for everyone joining us in the chat. We'll be back at the same time Tuesday at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern, celebrating more Wanna winners, updating you on the latest Wanna leaderboards, and talking about all things sports, folks. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It helps our channel tremendously. We appreciate all the love, especially in the chat. KG Little Joes, Billy Joe, and everyone else that was in there. Lonnie was in there. He says, I'm here. Hold on. See, I didn't forget you, Lonnie.
Yo, my boy, man.
But yeah, we'll see you guys back next week. And yeah, that's all I got. You guys got anything?
Good.
See you next week.
See you next week. Wanna Parlay. There it is. All right. Adios.
Pull out your phone. Yeah, Tone. If you wanna parlay, download Wanna Parlay. I just hit a parlay. I'ma throw a party. If you wanna parlay, download Wanna Parlay. I just hit a parlay. I'm about to throw a party. I just woke up in time to check out my parlay from last night. I hope it's a good day. If I'm on top the leaderboard on Wanna Parlay, that mean it's a good day. Oh yeah, I forgot that the Hawks played. I bet you Jordan Poole have an off day. Guaranteed Travis Hunter made a mouse play. If so, I done cashed on my parlay. 2 picks, 4 picks, 6 picks, 7 picks. Pick your poison. Wanna Parlay, then download the app right now. Come on, join it. If you lose one time, gotta keep on going. Flip them winners, gotta stack them coins. Stay in the race like Jackie Joyner. You will win if you stack them points up. NBA, CBB, MLS, NFL, MLB. Take your time, build your slip. NHL, MMA, UFC.